Some of you may know me, and many of you don't. My name is Jim Guy. I graduated from Purdue in '57 and again in '60. I did my student teaching at West Lafayette under Mr. Feitz. And at the end of my student teaching, I was offered a position as chemistry teacher here. So I started teaching in the fall of 1960. I finished my work in June of 1999 for 39 years. During that time, of course, I loved chemistry, but my real goal was in working with kids. I had a recruiter for industry talk to me before I took the job. And when I told him I was going to take a year and see if I liked teaching rather than working in industry, he said, "Go ahead, you'll be back with us in a year because teaching was boring. There's nothing there." And what I would say is the subject matter probably doesn't change very much at the high school level, but the students are always changing. So it's never boring. During my time there, I tried to become involved in activities. You probably don't know this, but way back in 1960, we used to have fan buses to basketball games and football games. I rode every fan bus, took tickets at every football and basketball game, sponsored the junior class for many years. Then once about 1978, I think, the yearbook was having a difficult time because the sponsor was going to be leaving at the end of the year. So Mrs. Paradiso, who was a co-sponsor with Student Council with me, said we could do it. So we ran yearbook from then until I think 1986. In 1986, I went to student government, and I stayed with student government until I retired. I was asked by Dr. Killian to be a part of this program, and I did. I agreed. And I did for one reason. Not because I wanted publicity, because I don't care. But if you look at the signage on the various buildings and athletic fields, you will find almost all of them are named for individuals who did something in the way of athletics. Straley Field, Wax Natatorium, Howenstein Auditorium, I think, Barbarium Gymnasium. And we never had really an emphasis on the academics, and West Lafayette is noted for academics. So when I agreed to do this, I agreed to do it on behalf of all of the teachers who slave in the classroom every day, maybe do a club activity at night, go home and prepare a lesson, and get little recognition. So I would say to all of them, this building is for you. First, I would say that the graduates are already well prepared to tackle the world. And I would hope that once they finish with their education, whatever it be, PhD, MS, tradesperson, people, that they remember Westside, and when they realize that Westside has done so much for them, I hope they will come back and maybe offer some suggestions and maybe even $1 or two. The kids who were in school were delights, and many of them have remembered me, have come back to talk with me, and I appreciate that very much. And I would thank all of the contributors to this beautiful building, this beautiful wing, whether you contributed your good wishes, $5, $500,000, I appreciate it very much. You are my stars.